All right, guys, welcome to Everything Money. Seth is on vacation still. He is in hurricane-torn Myrtle Beach right now. Rest in peace, Seth. Hopefully he comes back to the show. If he doesn't, we will live stream his funeral. What was that?
Rest in pepperoni.
Rest in pepperoni,
Rest in
Seth.
pepperoni.
So a stock we did a year ago that Mo and I liked was Snap-on. Snap-on become our Everything Money software, manufacture premium tools and software for professional technicians. I believe they come around in trucks, essentially, and they sell and train and do all this stuff.
And pretty much if you go in any mechanic shop, they have their box that they have, and everything is Snap-on.
I know Seth spoke very highly of it. His father liked the tools a lot. So very high quality, great stuff. So we liked the stock last year. Let's see, we still like it.
All right.
Paul, let me interrupt you for a second.
Yeah.
So first-time viewer,
Yeah.
I'm going to be the first-time viewer here for a second. What's the software that you have behind
Everything
you?
Money software, everythingmoney.com.
So we are a community and software that helps you take a deep dive into a fundamental of a company. Yep.
Value approach to the company.
Yep.
So $12 billion market cap, PE of 17.75, that's a check. Nice profit margin of 16.6% with a healthy gross margin of 50%. That means for every dollar extra they sell, they profit 51% to their bottom line. That's awesome. Dividend of 2.1%, $250 million. Now, for those new viewers out there, your dividend isn't always secure. Companies will borrow money sometimes to pay a dividend to get people interested in the company's stock to drive up the price. So what you need to do is you need to look at the free cash flow. We'll go into that later, but the free cash flow last year was $1 billion. And their average over the last 5 years was 680. So they definitely have plenty of free cash flow to pay that dividend. It seems pretty secure at this point. All right. Pretty decent return on assets and return on invested capital, 10.7 and 11.1%. So far, I'm liking everything I'm seeing. The PE is a little bit higher than we want for such an established company, but we'll see what their growth potential is. So 2 checks so far. Income statement. 3.78 to 4.12. Check mark, but barely. Not a lot of growth here, guys.
Right.
This company does not have a lot of growth. Makes sense. It's a large company that does this. Net income, 559 to 682. Boy, do I love this consistent growth, though. Look back 10 years ago, 291, 318, 363, 436, 496, 56. Bottom line is, guys, every year, basically, profit goes up.
That's great.
This is awesome.
Yep.
All
I
right,
think that's a lot what drew us to them back a year ago.
Yep. Shares outstanding, 58 million down to 54 million. Guys, for you new viewers out there, companies issuing shares is a silent killer. Nobody ever pays attention to this. They're buying back their shares, which means you are going to own more of the company. When they're selling more shares, you're owning less of the company as time goes on. So you want to make sure they're at least keeping the shares the same, and they're buying back shares. They're hopefully undervalued levels, which could be the case here. So far we have all 5 checks.
Yep.
Balance sheet, $3 billion in cash. Current liabilities, 1.23.
That's great.
And total liability of 2.78. Guys, they have enough cash on hand to pay off all of their debts. This is like you at home having enough in your personal checking account to pay off your entire mortgage, your entire car, all your student loans, all your credit cards, every debt you have out there. Imagine how freeing your life would be if just your personal bank account had that money in there.
And then still having cash left over.
And still having cash left over and still having cash flow coming in every year. So if you like the software, guys, this will give you, join our software. The link is below. It gives you the Discord community with over 3,600 people who already subscribe to the software, who talk about stocks and investments and every type of investment you can imagine every single day. It's only 80 cents a day. It gives you all the software, all the updates, our stock analyzer tool, our real estate calculator, 80 cents per day, and you're locked in forever. We have some people paying 20 cents a day because they got in very early. So please join. Gives you all this software. It's the best value thing you'll do. You're crazy if you don't sign up if you take investing seriously.
How does this compare, Paul, to Yahoo Finance and Y charts? If you go watch some of our earlier videos, you're using Y charts, the cost. How do we compare that?
Y charts is $200 to $500 a month. That's why I created the software, because everybody asked me for software, and I realized the expensive parts of Y charts my viewers didn't need. We just need to report data. Yahoo Finance is $35 a month. This is $24 a month, and Yahoo Finance only gives you 5 years of data.
5 years of data.
That's it. We're giving you all historical data on the companies. We're giving you stock analyzer tool, real estate calculator tool, the Discord community. All these things are included when Yahoo Finance is more expensive and doesn't give you anywhere close to that.
Not only that, you say Yahoo Finance has news. We have news too.
We have news as well. So we're going to make it a one-stop shop for everybody with finance. You go here for news, at some point options, real estate, everything you can do, plus the community of people talking.
So I'm able to get more data. I'm able to still get news.
Yep.
I'm able to, Paul, get the 8 pillars shortcut.
Of course.
Right? You have free cash flow in here, which other places don't
I
have.
added in the line here, guys, for free cash flow. This is a line that I added myself because I was sick of having people try to calculate this themselves. I just put it in here to make it easy for you.
And then we also do have links to the 10Ks.
Oh,
so
everything's
good. And then, of course, the stock analyzer
So
tool.
80 cents a day, guys. If you're not willing to pay that, you spend $6 a day on coffee. Really?
Paul, can you show them the main part with retirement calculator?
Retirement calculator.
Because we have a lot more to it.
A lot more coming soon.
And of course, you can build your 8-pillar portfolio.
Yep. And I'll show you the 8 pillars here shortly.
With the 8-pillar portfolio, you can literally create your own ETF.
So guys, free cash flow, 553 to 1 billion. That's a check mark with an average of 680. So we always go times 20, 13.6 billion dollar market cap. That is a check. So this is actually an all 8-pillar check, I believe. Let's now, for those of you who are going to be mad at me when I show you this, why didn't you just show us this before? Here's the 8 pillars right here, all 8 checks right here. Now, remember guys, does this mean you buy it automatically? No, it doesn't. This tells you a story. You need to go ask more questions. I do think this company does not have a lot of growth potential. So we need to watch it. We're going to put it in a stock analyzer tool right here after Mo's done showing the charts. When he does this chart reading, we're going to sit here and decide what we should actually pay for the stock based on all this data here. And this is all included in the software. Mo, go ahead.
So I'm actually liking this a lot. If you draw this line back to March of this year and just draw it straight across, that right there is your support line, and it's sitting right there. So that is great news for the company, coupled with the fact that it is moving up right now, heading towards the sweet spot. Red line is on top of yellow. It's not there yet, but this could be a potential buy. And if it does, you can actually make a really good run at $260 a share. So I'm actually going to, drop this in the Discord chat, and I think I'm going to put this on my personal watch list. If you want to figure out what I'm going to do with it, come and follow me. The only concern that I have is this daily chart. We are right under 3 major moving averages, 100, 25, and 50 day. It's going to need a lot of volume to push through that level. Now, a company like this, it's well established. It's in a lot of people's money managers' portfolios and such. That means that people can drive this stock forward, especially when we get to that 100-day moving average. It's a very, deciding point for a lot of funds and hedge funds. So that could really push this thing forward. I'm going to keep this on a watch list.
So Mo, in the bid and ask community,
yes,
what are they going to get? Besides you have some ambassadors as well, right? Day trading? Swing trading?
Day trading, swing trading. If you go back and look at the Employed Trader series, I explained the difference between day trading, swing trading, long-term trading. Inside of the Discord, it's broken down into tons of different chats. If you want to talk options, it's there for you. And the community is about 650 people.
Yeah.
So it's a lot smaller, a lot more exclusive. Plus you get access to me, my ambassadors who are also trading experts. It's a great place for you whether you can sit at your computer all day or you can check your computer once a week. There is a spot for you in the Bid and Ask Nation.
And that Employed Trader series, now Seth, he's on vacation, but you and Seth have done an amazing series. So here I work a 9 to 5.
Yep.
And I want to trade, but yet I can't do it because I'm on the clock, honoring my company's time, hopefully. And then secondly, I just don't have the time. I can't sit there all day and watch charts.
So what it is I have 5 stocks that I chose, and I update them every single day around 2 o'clock, and I actually tell you exactly what to do with the stock that day. So you can go throughout the whole year, trade 5 stocks up and down, long and short, and I'll just basically tell you what to do.
Dick?
Great. So guys, this is a stock analyzer tool, like I told you. There's a video here that explains how to do it. It's asking us when you put a stock in, it gives you your 1-year, 5-year, 10-year numbers. It asks for your low assumptions, your middle assumptions, high assumptions. If you want to learn more about it, join the Patreon, click on this video. So guys, this company had all 8 checks. I hit the analyze button here at the bottom. The stock is currently at 223. It has a low value of 85 to 100 and a high value of 207 to 221.
Oh boy.
So it's expensive. And why is that? Very low growth.
Yep.
The growth rate is not high. So the question to ask yourself is, 1, will electric vehicles change the way which we fix cars? I don't know. Find out more by doing more research on the company. But this is telling me that the stock is overpriced. The stock analyzer tool is here to do 1 of 2 things for you. When you've done all your research to put very exact numbers in to determine what you should expect to pay for the company, and 2, do what we just did. Put in general ideas and see where does the company fall. I'm looking at this saying it is overpriced. Now, before when we liked it, I think we liked it at we were looking at it when it was between 120 and 140. That would have been a great price to buy. It had been closer to the lower end of the range versus the higher end. But guys, remember, any investment is just the present value of all future cash flow. That's all we're trying to do. Present value of all future cash flow. That's it. Now, was I conservative in this? Maybe so. How does it change if I make more aggressive assumptions? Let's say I change the growth rate from 1.5 to 3.5% and change it from 6 to 10%. Look what happens. Now it makes the stock the low value of 106, 123, high value of 300. That's all investing is determining your assumptions and determining what you're willing to pay for that. That's all it is. But look, I quadrupled the low end of my assumptions of growth and tripled my high assumptions, and it still didn't move the needle that much. It still shows it's a high-value stock. So, in my opinion, Snap-on is overvalued. Be patient. Thank you for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up. Join our Patreon. I can't explain anymore how incredible this stuff is.